Flippin' Fantastic Podcast, episode 45. I'm Alicia the Ink Picker.
And I'm Mo87 Official. Hello and welcome. You are listening to this on Black Friday.
Oh, yeah.
It's Black Flippin' Friday.
Do you go out shopping on Black Friday?
I have in the past, but not since COVID. Not anymore.
I think I've gone once, and it wasn't even for myself, as while family was visiting, so I just went with my aunt.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see what was so great about it.
It's not. I used to go out with my sisters and my aunt, and it was just like a fun girls' day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But we haven't been. It was getting then it started. It was Friday, early morning, but then it was like Thursday night, But then they stopped that. Most of the stores are not open on Thanksgiving anymore at all. So, they went back. So I don't need to get that much anymore because my kid's not little. So,
Well, tomorrow is Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you doing anything? Are you doing traditional, or what does your family typically do?
Well, we do traditional, except I think I talked about this before. We're not we're not eating a turkey. I just sent my husband out.
Oh, right.
He should be back any minute with the roasted chickens from Costco.
There you go.
I can take or leave turkey. It's usually dry. Occasionally it's okay, but it's just like hit or miss, and my mom doesn't want to make it. Nobody wants to make it. So, and most of us like the chicken better anyway, so. How about you?
There you go. I don't know. It kind of depends. But tomorrow my parents are gonna come up and visit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool.
And we decided we are going to do lingua, which is cow tongue. And you throw it in the crock pot and let it cook for a few hours, and it's just really tender meat.
Yeah.
Make tacos with those.
Nice.
I think we did that for Thanksgiving once a couple years ago too. So I don't know. I like it. I'm fine with that. The only thing I do miss is turkey and stuffing, but we might be doing something with my husband's family later, which means we could probably do that without a bunch of work. Hopefully we could order it from somewhere and have it done, like made and everything. Yeah, I think that's all we're doing.
Honestly,
and then...
we're just like, I like the side, all the other stuff, stuffing and all that kind of stuff. Mashed potatoes, and that stuff's easy. The turkey's the one that takes the longest. So
yeah, I learned a couple years ago that I'm not built to
I'm not a cook.
Handle turkey duty.
No. No, thank you.
But this will be, is this our last episode for November? No, we'll have, I guess the next one's coming out December 1st, but we'll be recording in November.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Time has passed so fast this year. I can't
believe it's Thanksgiving. Oh, by the way, it'll be your birthday tomorrow too, right? Happy birthday.
Yeah, it'll be 25.
Oh my god.
I'm halfway to 50.
I hate you. My husband's birthday's today. He's 54.
Woo. Yeah, I don't think nowhere, or the sushi place I wanted to go to is closed, but they'll be open on Friday. So maybe my parents are staying the night in their van. They have a van like ours, but my dad bought this other one and made it nice, and they can actually stand up straight in it. It's a Mercedes. It's really nice.
Wow.
It's huge. It's got like the bed, and it's really nice. It's got actually like counter space. But anyways, they'll be staying in that at our house tomorrow night, and then Friday I think we'll go out to eat, and then they're probably gonna go back home, I assume. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's nice. And then here pretty soon the house will be sold, I think here in about 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
something like that. Yeah, about 3 weeks from today. 3 weeks from Friday, actually. So when you guys are listening, we'll be closing on the house if everything goes well.
Mm-hmm.
Fingers crossed. Um, you had just said you sold something that was like
Yeah, when
$70.
we were messaging,
Yeah.
I was texting you back, and it was like ka-ching. I was like, well, I wasn't expecting to sell it because they are these tollware candlesticks, or so they're like painted metal, enamel,
Mm-hmm.
but they're Italian, and they're definitely vintage, not quite antique, but they're pretty old. And they were the ones I had. They're long. They're not tall, but they're long with like a candlestick on the end, and they're like leaves and strawberries and strawberry little blossoms and stuff painted. And they were in really good condition. This lady, um, who lives, not far at all, every once I check. I think I missed her last one because I wasn't home. But a few times a year at least she has a yard sale, but like she does clean outs or something. So I don't know if she does other things with stuff. I don't know what she cleans out, if it's like lockers, if it's houses, but she has good stuff. And she is good, like, you just get everything you want and she just tells you a price. So I want to say I had a big pile, and it was more than 20, but less than 40. I don't maybe I paid like 30. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I already sold a bunch of stuff from it. One was this mug that like nobody wanted. Everybody kept passing. I looked at it. It had I can't remember the name of it's like a pottery studio, but I sold it for like $40. It was just like this brown mug. But anyway, I sold them for $75. I had put them up for 99 because there was a lot of that kind of thing up there, but wasn't ones exactly like mine. They were in really good condition. The prices were all over. I was like, I'm just going to put 100 and see. And so this person offered me 50, and I was like, I was like, I'll do, I was like 75 is like, good. And they took it. I didn't think they would, since they have, usually when people lowball you that, they don't respond. So
Mm-hmm.
I was excited at that sale, and I had a few other good sales earlier this week. I
I
sold
haven't
a
had anything
keychain
amazing, but
breathalyzer
oh wow.
to somebody on a military base. I don't know. But
Hmm.
I'm sorry I interrupt you, but can I ask you, because I'll
Yeah.
forget. So, you sell, if you ever sell anything to a military base, because it like prints out like it's like it prints out like it's going overseas, but it's technically
Right.
not, even if it is, because it's US. Is there any way to get that on your 4x6? Um,
As far as I know, no. The
okay.
last time it happened, I
Yeah,
had to
I
have my
tried.
mom print it off, and then I went in my
I
eBay
think I
settings
remember
and I
you saying
turned
that.
off
Yeah.
shipping to those because I just don't want
Oh.
to deal with that. I don't
Oh,
have a
so
printer. Like,
I
I don't know
have,
what I'm supposed to
yeah.
do.
Oh, see, I
Yeah.
have another printer, so it's fine. But I'm getting ready and I'm about to hit print, and it pops up, and I'm like, ugh. Well, first of all, it wouldn't let me print because I had to fill something at the bottom out, because it acts like
Uh-huh.
like I said, it acts like it's customs, and I had to put the weight in at the bottom on their little form thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's fine. I have another printer, but it is kind of a pain in the butt, and I just wish there was a way, or if they would like format it so it's 2 pages, so you don't have that little. If they formatted it so it was 2 pages, if they put the instructions on a second page,
Uh-huh.
you could print it on your 4x6, but they don't.
And
Come on, eBay,
they
get
just
it
make it
together.
difficult. Yep.
Yeah. So, that was my beef this week. So yeah. So what did you
Um,
sell?
well, I did want to talk about something I sold last week. It was like a little frog. It was frogs with a Z, but it was like a gangster looking frog, and it's like a dancing toy, like a little Jemmy. I sold
Okay.
it, but in the description I put, when I press the button on the hand, it doesn't work. I'm like, it's still attached to the box.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to take it apart to test it. I'm just leaving it as is. I sell it, and then I get a message last night saying, "Oh, we opened it up. The batteries inside were corroded. Blah blah blah. You should have tested this. Blah blah blah." And I just said, "Did you read the description?" And they never responded. So I might have a return coming. But I was just like, I don't know. I kind of thought I said as is in the description, but maybe I need to be more clear. Um. Anyways, but as far as sales, I don't think there's anything super amazing that I sold this past week. I mean, sales are going. I mean, I'm selling stuff, which is great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not back up to where I was, but I'm still selling stuff. I sold a little Jack Daniel's green label metal bottle pourer. It's like it's got a cork on the inside, but you like put it on a bottle, so you like
Mm-hmm.
kind of like what bars have.
Yeah.
I sold it for 75. I have two of them. I can only
Nice.
find one. I don't know where the second one is. It's somewhere in my things. But yeah, that was cool. That was nice to sell.
Yeah.
What else? Nothing super great. I found an adapter at an estate sale last weekend for $3, sold it for 35. Found another like carved obsidian like Mayan god little statue, sold it. Bought it for like 3, sold it for 25.
Mm-hmm.
Just a bunch of little things.
Yeah. Most of my stuff's been small. That was my biggest one. Although now that I look at it, it wasn't an automatic payment, so now I'm waiting for payment.
Oh, fun.
Most of the stuff that I've sold lately on like offer or whatever has been auto pay. So, but this one isn't. Of course, the one that's, the big money one.
Yeah. And then a Wii remote I found new in the box for $6, sold it for 30. But yeah, it's going.
Yeah.
I've been cross-listing a bunch.
That's good.
Mercari did really well for me last week.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, last week.
I gotta get on
I
that.
just sold. Yeah, it's really nice. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I sold more than I did on eBay.
I have seen. Did I say this? I know I complained about eBay ads where they're all like about sneakers and luxury stuff, and there's actually a Mercari ad that I've seen on my phone. I think when I was playing a game, and so I've seen Mercari ads, but again, it's like buy your luxury brand purses and everything. It's like, so they're doing the eBay thing. I'm like, just buy everything on there. So, but they are putting some money into ads. So, I mean, I guess that's good. Get the name out there to other people.
Facebook Marketplace has been good. I bought a little wine cooler fridge like a few weeks ago. My husband thought he wanted it in his office for his soda.
Uh-huh.
But I'm like, well, it's a wine cooler fridge. It doesn't get that cold, So, because
Right.
wine, I guess you're supposed to have it at a certain temperature. Well, he ended up not wanting it anymore, so I went ahead and sold that today. And I brought home a huge like frame with a picture in it. It was like from Marshalls or something like that. Or Home Goods. Got it for $1, but then I just resold it for 10 because my husband didn't like it. So I like loaded it up into my car, brought it home, and he's like, I don't like it. I'm like, well, that sucks. So luckily I made money. I mean,
Yeah.
I made $9, but I had to also like deal with just bringing it home, putting it in my car, going across town. Trying to think what else had happened. I almost bought a really nice bundle of Harley jackets this last weekend. I went to a sale and this lady was selling her dad's stuff. Her dad had passed away. And there was a bunch of Harley, like heavy Harley coats on this clothing rack. And as I walk up, I say I'm interested in like how much she wanted. She had no prices on like anything. And she's like, oh, this other guy here, we've been talking with him. He's interested in some. So she's like, if you guys want to like work some out, or like, I was like, oh, I'll just let him pick and then I'll pick after. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so I pretty much walk up. This lady's pretty much saying she's holding all these for him, even though he didn't guarantee he's buying them all. And
Right.
he was just some guy. I don't think it was a reseller, it was just some random guy. And then as I'm looking through other stuff, these two ladies walk up and basically clear the Harley rack. But it was right after the guy had picked two jackets. She sold this guy these two large, like, Harley coats, jackets, whatever you want to call them. Two of
Mm-hmm.
them for $30, so 15 a
Wow.
piece. And these were like several $100, at least
Wow.
$100
Mm-hmm.
coats. And then these ladies walk up and pretty much clear the rest of the rack before I could, like, get over there and look. And the lady's like, "Oh, were you still interested?" I'm like, "Well, I was, but, like, you were so quick to tell me that I couldn't basically buy
Right.
them yet."
Yeah,
And
but
then these
not quick
ladies
to
come up
sell.
and you don't tell them, yeah, and you don't tell
Right.
them anything. And now, like,
Uh-huh.
I was just like, whatever. I was pretty upset about that, but I'm like, you
Yeah.
know what? I was like, I probably would have bought them and they would probably sat here for a couple months before I listed them. So, like, whatever. I could have,
Just the universe interacting or interceding for you.
so whatever. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just like, I guess I could just see the good in it that I wasn't able to get them, but they would have just sat here. So, um, what else? I don't know. Been just listing. I brought in a bunch of stuff from the garage, so I was gonna get some of that listed today. I didn't originally plan to leave the house, but then I was like, oh, I need to change a light bulb, so I had to go out to the store. And I was like, oh, I
Mm-hmm.
might as well stop at Goodwill on the way back. So I did, and I found nothing. And um, and I was just like, I was like, I'm not leaving Tuesday or Monday and Tuesday. I'm not leaving the house. Or no, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday is like my post office day, and then I'll go hit all the thrift stores. That's like an
Mm-hmm.
all day ordeal. And I was like, you know what? The rest of the week, I'm not going to do anything. I want to get the house ready for when my parents show up. I want to, like, list. That didn't happen. I ended up having to leave both days. So it just never quite happens how you want it.
I know.
But trying to think what else. Went to a few state sales. Actually, you could see those weird koi fish candle holders. I decided to keep them.
Yeah, they're
One you can
really
see behind me
cool.
on my fireplace right
Oh yeah,
there.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wasn't thinking. I was like, nah, I'd rather have the money. And then my friend's like, you need to keep those. Those are so cool. And I was like,
They are.
fine,
They
I'll
are
keep
cool.
them for a little bit. And she's like, oh, you should, like, go put them on, like, your coffee table or something. They look cute. I'm like, yeah, but my demon cat
I
will
was gonna
knock them
say your
over.
your cats will not come over.
Yeah. If I had a cute shelf up there to put them on, yeah, but it's not quite the decor we're going for. But found those. I found some little Department 56. It was like I guess there's some other brand called, like, Global or something like that. But Department 56 and that brand
Mm-hmm.
collabed and made a little miniature, like, scenery thing, and then Global made the
Okay.
little figure.
Mm-hmm.
I found two of those at an estate sale. One of them goes for around 100. Like, there's some listed below 100, but there's the only ones listed are like 140, 150. And I was like, wow.
Right.
And I found it on half price day at an estate sale.
Mm-hmm.
Um, got all those. I got some Amish butter print Pyrex fridge. I found
Oh,
one
nice.
fridge dish.
Mm-hmm.
I also found a pair of fridge dishes from an old I forgot what brand it was, but it's an old, like, retro fridge. But these are, like, the glass fridge dishes that actually go in that fridge. I found
Mm-hmm.
a pair with the lids and everything. Paid 18 a piece, but they should sell for around 50, or I forgot what it was. Not 50. I forgot what it was. I think maybe I did list around 50, but I thought they were cool. Cuz I'm like, that's not something you find a ton of. There were some there that were the dishes, but they didn't have the lids. So
Yeah.
I only took the two with lids. Yeah, just a lot of cool stuff this past weekend, and I was so excited about most of it that I listed it already. Now I finally got to get through the rest of the stuff that has been here for a bit. Slowly clearing stuff out, dollar auction or donating or just throwing it on the free page. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Oh, I guess I could go through comments from last week. The thumbnail you made was pretty good.
Oh, you're creeper.
Funny enough, I haven't seen that guy since last week at Goodwill, so
Oh, good. I wouldn't want to see him.
yeah, I don't know. Anyways, we are up to 154 subscribers. I think we were below
Whoa. We
150
were
last
at
time
like
we mentioned it.
146 or something.
Yes, we gained some. So
Wow.
welcome to all of our new
Thank
subscribers.
you. Thank you. Woohoo.
Beach by Repeat Amy says this thumbnail is giving Scooby Doo and the Haunted Castle vibes. Corey hiding
Yeah.
under the bed was good too. And then this is a familiar name in the reselling space. I don't know him or anything like that, but Matt's Profit Pursuit. I think he's like a supporter of Trash to Cash or something. I've heard his name
that
before.
name too.
He said, "This is great. First time watching. I saw you on Kevin's video. I will have to go back and watch from episode 1." I don't know if he means me, because I know that in Kevin's most recent picking video is finally the footage from Cincinnati, and he shouted me out. And because of that, I gained like 50 subscribers, which was awesome. So I'm assuming it's from that, unless he put us in the background of a video or something. Like, you know how he does on his TV.
Yeah, I'm behind in a lot of videos. I'm always behind. Anymore.
Me too. I've been playing catch up, but then I noticed that there's a show I used to watch when I was younger called Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. It was on Nickelodeon.
Well, it sounds familiar.
That was like 20 years ago. Well, now the like main 3 characters got together and made a podcast, and I discovered it. I'm like, I must watch every single episode. So that's what I'm doing. So that's pretty cool. I loved that show when I was younger, and actually I remember going and doing like there's like the summer, like, you know, in the summer there's like events that you take your kids to like this one was like one where you pretty much learn a dance, and then at the end of it you like perform, like it's a big thing.
Yeah. It's
like there's just different age groups, and you go like every couple times a week for the summer, and then at the end of the summer you perform at the end for all the parents. Well, my little sister, her dance teacher actually said that the girl from that show was actually her cousin. And I happen to remember that, and I happened to look her up on Wikipedia. Yeah, this girl's from Lincoln. She's from here. I'm like, oh, okay, that's funny. Yeah, it's just cool to watch them again, like older now. Like we grew up basically with them and seeing all that, but
yeah.
So yeah, that's what I've been listening to. Like, as you guys know, I don't watch movies really very much. I don't really watch shows either. But when I do, I watch like the whole show. I like binge watch it and then get it over with. Like,
I mean,
American
that's what
Horror
I do
Story.
anymore.
But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. My mind's racing about that frickin' light bulb I tried to replace. My light bulb's out in my office, and I'm I don't know what to do about it. But
I was gonna say, I was thinking about this earlier because, and people I watch and our friends, and they know who they are, and I watched them, and I haven't been commenting because it's usually like, you know, playing and I'm doing something else, or I put it on the TV or whatever. Which I don't like, because I like to comment because I like to help that way too. But anyway, I was actually looking through I was going through, and I dropped a couple of subs because I'm like, they don't watch me. I mean, this is all I have, but like, I'm like, here's the thing. I'm the kind of person, I'm your friend, I'm loyal to the end. I'm going to watch and look at everything you do, But some people are not like that. No offense to them. But I don't have time to watch everybody, and if you're, we're small here. If you're not helping us out, have fun. You're bigger than me. But I don't have time, and you're clogging up my feed.
Yeah, I've been thinking about going through my subscriptions, just because I just cannot keep up. Like, I have people that obviously I'll follow them. But
Yeah.
there's other people that's just kind of the same thing you said. It's just
Mm-hmm.
I guess I have around 70 subscribes or yeah, subscriptions
Yeah.
on YouTube.
I mean, I have a lot, but some of them are other things. Like, I watch a lot of paranormal channels. I watch a lot of, and like, not a lot, but a few true crime things, and, so not counting those. But as far as like this space goes, I have to, like, I actually, I have the most between paranormal and reselling, and most of the paranormal, all the paranormal stuff I have is stuff I watch. Like, I don't keep
Mhm.
anything that I don't watch that's trash. But yeah, but this, I'm gonna get a little more particular in.
Yeah, I'm going through my subscriptions now. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, I could live without seeing this person's videos for a bit.
Yeah. And usually it didn't bother me, but like I have like too much and I'm so far behind, and like, like trying to go parse down to see if I missed somebody, or, and sometimes you just forget everything that you subscribe to, and it's like I want to watch something, but it's like way down there because I have all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, because I didn't watch anything yesterday or something, and I gotta scroll a
Yep.
million pages down, and if I just get rid of
It's
some, it'll just be
especially
less of a
hard
hat. Mm-hmm.
if you have people like not no offense to Crazy Lamp Lady, but people that post every single day. It just
Yeah.
clogs up the feed more.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I'm the kind of person I like maybe once a week, twice a week uploads personally for people I watch. And that's what
Yeah.
I do personally too. But
Mm-hmm.
if there's everyday uploads, it gets hard. It's really hard to
Yeah.
keep up with.
Mm-hmm.
Or if the
Yeah.
videos are super long, like for example, Shed Flips. I love them, but some of their videos are like 45 minutes long or more.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot. And I
It's
watch my
every day.
videos
Yeah.
on
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah.
usually
Uh-huh.
1.5x or 2x is usually how I watch my videos. So that's how I get through more, but it's just
I I can do that. I just don't like to do that. Um, I don't do it often. Sometimes I'll do it if I know I want to get through something, but
mhm.
yeah, I
But
like them. I think their videos are good and they're chock full of information, like Shed Flips, but they are
mhm.
long. And so sometimes I'll put it off because I don't have 45 minutes to watch them, and then you miss something, and
Yeah, then you hear about something, you're like, wait, when did this happen? How far?
right, exactly.
I don't know how far behind I am in
Hmm.
the videos, but usually, I'll go through and I'll watch what I can, and anything
Hmm.
that like I need to skip because it's too long or whatever, I'll put it in my watch later. And then sometimes when I go to watch
Hmm.
stuff, I'll just do my watch later stuff only if I'm like caught up, not actually caught up, but like on stuff
Right.
I wanted to immediately watch.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, that's pretty much it. I found a Bratz doll last week actually
What?
at
Oh,
Goodwill.
Bratz. Okay.
Yeah, in one of those grab bags.
Yeah.
Like, I think I paid like
Hmm.
$6. There's like 5 dolls in there, but one
Nice.
Bratz doll. But
Hmm.
she has like a purple streak in her hair. And I was like, well, I tried to look her up and the only ones I could find were like the doll with like some parts and stuff. So I'm like, oh, maybe
Yeah.
if I have just the doll, maybe it'll sell. Someone wanted to
Yeah.
like do something with that doll. It has like the purple hair.
Right.
But found one of those. I found a little toy bag and I see a bunch of little Hello Kitty miniature figures and I'm like, I don't know how good these are, but there's a bunch in there. Like Sanrio. It's not just Hello Kitty. There's some other ones in there. Minecraft,
Hmm.
Snoopy. So I was like, shoot, for $6, there's like maybe 30 little toys in there.
Yeah. Nice.
Like you're bound to make your money back. I mean,
Hmm. I like finding stuff like that. It's fun to kind of look through too. But of course, I have so I have so many because I bought so much stuff like that over the summer that I still haven't gone through.
mm-hmm.
I have so many. Like that, there was that one lady that just had bags and bags of toys, and I bought so much.
I don't blame you. I do have a bag as well, just full of old McDonald's Barbie toys.
Yeah.
Still in my garage, but I'm like, it's $1. Like, I
Yeah,
could
I
probably
know.
throw it on the dollar auction and make money. Like, just
Or
pick
just
out the good
like
ones.
if you're doing a whatnot or something, you know?
Yeah, I could do that too.
Hmm.
That's a good idea.
And I
I would
still
like
want to
to get into
do a
that.
whatnot in the next like couple weeks because with all this like I that's the other thing I have is like little like bags of vintage like little Christmas little stuff. That's what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna
Unless
have to try
unless
it.
Trash to Cash actually does their district thing they were talking about. I don't know if you've listened to their thing, but there's that new site District where
Are
Crazy
they
Lamp
are
Lady
they
opened
gonna
up
do it?
her
Yeah, so I'm
and they're
behind. I
talking
haven't.
about it.
Okay.
Um but if they
That'll
do
be cool.
that, that'd be cool because
Yeah.
then like automatically if you're in like the Trash to Cash one, you automatically
Hmm.
get the audience that's there.
Right.
That's how I think
Exactly.
it would work if you got the people to sign up, but like whatnot, I don't know if like everyone's gonna jump over there, you know?
Right. Right.
So but
Yeah. I
that'll
don't
be
know.
cool. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean the idea sounds cool. It's just I don't know, since it's such a different platform, like I said, where it's like Discord, eBay, and whatnot mixed
Right.
together. I'm like,
I wonder how
it could
it's
go really
working
good.
for people that have started using it. I
Actually,
mean,
I
if Trash
haven't
to Cash did it, I would
watched.
definitely join theirs just to see if they, if that audience comes and not just the people like cuz I mean, you know, a lot of people go to their whatnots and stuff,
Hmm.
so I would think they would jump over to something else maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll
That'll
be
be
cool to see
interesting.
how that
Yeah.
goes. I know
Mhm.
there's another bigger reseller that has one as well. I don't remember his name, but he is a larger reseller. I can't
There's
remember.
a I first heard about it because these two people that sell vintage. I don't follow either of them anymore. I kind of and they started a vintage one. And I had heard about it. I put two and two together when you were talking about it last week. I didn't realize that's what it was. Um
Oh, okay, okay.
but I didn't realize it was like this district platform, but that is what it is. But I don't follow them anymore. I feel like I'll probably I don't know that anybody that listens to us like is in the YouTube vintage community because I follow some sellers on there and I don't I don't feel like they're very. I think I, I'm just gonna say it. Here's my tea. I think they're
Ooh,
kind of bitchy and backstabby, but I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's the feeling I get, and some things I've
the
heard,
vibe you get.
and I don't like them. And I stopped watching both of them. They were doing like YouTube sales together and stuff, and they each have a channel, and I stopped watching, but they have like a following that pays like outrageous amounts for stuff. Now some other people that I follow that I really like, they were at something with them one time,
Hmm.
and they had the people that I like were having their regular weekly show, and they do like mystery boxes every once in a while, and they always, if you win one, you pay like 10-15 bucks and you get really cute things, that you can either resell or keep, whatever.
Right.
And they always nice things. Well, they had all these other people there, and one of them was one of these people that did this district site. And I won a mystery box, but I won it from this person. And it was like broken garbage. I was so upset. I was like, and people pay
So
so
much.
much stuff for stuff this person sells. Like, I'm like, why are like people buy from them? I guess it's like, it's the same as whatnot. People were doing these YouTube sales before whatnot, and they were doing them like during COVID and stuff. And but I'm like, man, you can get that for so much cheaper on eBay, you know. But
Hmm.
it is what it is. But anyway, I'm not saying any names, but that's that coupled with some
Ooh.
other things that I've heard I don't like, and so I don't follow them anymore. Plus the box of garbage I got. was so
Oh, I'd be
upset.
pissed. I'd be so
I mean,
upset.
I didn't
Yeah.
say anything to anybody. It was like $10, and um, I don't know if they were doing like it for a charity. I don't think they were. Anyway, yeah.
Hmm.
So I was kind of pissed, but whatever. It is what it is. I mean, I really like the other people. I really like them. They're my peeps, but not these people.
Speaking of buying stuff from people, I went onto Whatnot, and my reseller Jeannie was having like a show. They were actually doing
Mm-hmm.
giveaways, so I
Oh
won
wow. Okay.
another my reseller Jeannie IKEA bag. I already got one from the
Nice.
rally, but now I have a second one.
I
I
have to
got
follow them on there. Oh, they're on
yeah,
Whatnot.
it was really nice.
I haven't been
I
on
got a pair of
Whatnot.
shoes from them. I got a shirt that's actually for myself. It's like a cute shoulder cutout shirt. I'm like, well, it'd be good to wear with something. But stuff was going
Yeah.
pretty cheap, so I got a few things, and yeah, I just actually just picked it up on Monday, the package, because it arrived at my PO box. But and then I thought I sourced from someone else. Oh yeah, Art of Resell, because he did that thing with Dave where Dave did an 8 hour Whatnot show, and then Art of Resell did the other 8
Okay.
after. I bought a shirt
Whew.
from Art of Resell, and I'm like, I don't know if I could. I think we kind of talked about this. I don't know if I could sell for
Yeah,
that
we
long.
did. I don't think I could. You were like you because you did Twitch for long, but I was like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's selling though. I don't know. Yeah, I'd keep up
I
with all
think on
that.
Whatnot
And
I've done a couple hours. Like, just time goes by so fast on there.
yeah, yeah,
But I think I could push 4 or 5, I think. But 8 is exhausting. I need like a second person there to help with stuff.
well,
Cause
yeah,
like,
you would absolutely have to have somebody. See, I don't have that ADHD energy.
yeah, Dave
Like
needs to
I
send
need
us
a
some of
nap
that.
in the middle of that. But more power to anybody who can sustain that. That is not for
Right.
me.
I'm gonna steal this little bit here. Hey guys, come to Plains to Profit, February what, 24th
Hmm.
in Omaha, Nebraska, plainstoprofit.com. We're
Yeah.
working on it. It's getting there.
Party
Trying
buses, stripper poles.
to It'll be a good time. I'm excited. It's coming up here pretty quick too. Before I know it,
Yeah.
Christmas is gonna be gone, and
Ugh.
then we're like, oh, that's coming up. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'm trying to think. There's really hasn't been a lot going on this past week. I've just been cleaning up the house, and
Yeah.
like the house is finally like almost clean. Like, I actually got to deep clean every room. It sucks, but I've gotten it done.
My where I cleaned out the bathroom. My husband, so the half bath powder room, whatever you want to call it, downstairs because we're gonna paint. So Friday he's gonna rip out the um vanity
Mm-hmm.
and the mirror and the floor because he's going to put the floor down, but we're going to paint first. So we'll paint and then he could put the floor in. I mean, it's not a
That'll
big
be
space,
nice.
so it won't take long, but um did you know, I don't know if I said this before, but did you know that so our house is old and that our bathrooms are still like the original stuff is built in the late 80s, right? Like we redid our kitchen, we redid the floors downstairs except for the bathroom. And I've painted and stuff over the years, but we haven't redone the bathrooms. It was like this house was in really good condition, and I can live without updated as long as everything works. But anyway, um, vanities in kitchen or vanities in bathrooms are now higher than they were. I want to say 80s, 20 years ago, but it wasn't 20 years ago, 40 years ago.
Uh-huh.
They're taller. So like we have um it's just a mirror, just a big piece of glass, like mirror. But like we can't reuse it because this is, it went from the to the ceiling, from the
Oh, so you
top
got
of
to get a
the
whole
thing.
new.
Yeah, so we got to
Yeah.
take it down and get a whole new one because this is. He's like, well, maybe. I'm like, it's got. He's like, well, maybe it won't sit flush to the wall. I go, why wouldn't it sit flush to the wall? It's a sink. It's not going to be 2 inches in between there for dirt and water to get behind.
Yeah.
He just talks out of his rear end sometimes because he doesn't want to. But so we didn't actually get one yet because we want to measure and well, we have to get a new toilet too, but yeah, they're taller. They're almost now my parents have had their bathrooms redone and I know they're taller in there, but I didn't know if they just got it that way, but everything's taller. Like a good several inches.
Hmm.
So so yeah, that's just when you have an old house, I guess you
I guess, yeah.
things you don't realize. So yeah, we got to get a whole new mirror. But
I would
it should be
eventually
done.
love to redo the tile. I cleaned the
Mhm.
bathroom upstairs for the first
Yeah.
time since we moved.
Mhm.
And it's all white tile with white like grout or whatever you call that.
Yeah.
But the I cleaned it, and even though I cleaned it, it still looks filthy. Like in the
Yeah,
grouts.
there is stuff you can get for grout
Mm-hmm.
to whiten it. Um
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know what it's called. You can look on Amazon or in a hardware store.
Yeah, 'cause
There
I
is
just used
stuff.
some stuff with a toothbrush and I got some of
Yeah.
it off, but there's
Mhm.
stuff still in there. So,
Yeah, I think you need and like stuff to like leave on because the grass it just gets discolored. Like it's not
hmm.
dirty anymore. You cleaned it. It just gets discolored and you have to do that. And I've done that. I I've done that. Now see the the middle like we have a bathroom in our bedroom, but there's another bathroom upstairs and it for the first 10 years we lived here, it hardly got used except if we had guests because we didn't have any kids. And
Hmm.
so it stayed pristine, but now I have a teenager and I make him clean it and I I don't go in there that much. And I'm just like, well, it will never get redone until he's out of here because he takes like super long showers and everything's wet in there and it's like, oh my god.
It's just
But
gonna need
his
to
is
be
all white
redone
like that.
anyways.
His is all white, yeah. His is all white like that with white tile and everything. And I know there's something I used it before in my bathroom for the grout. Um I don't remember what it is. It's
I'm
probably
just
just like a
debating whenever I
bleach product.
redo stuff in this
Mhm.
house, I'm doing either
Yeah.
gray or black grout because all the freaking grout in this house is either white
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
beige, and I'm like, that's just, especially on the
Yeah.
floors, like
Yeah.
it just, I hate it. So yeah,
I
I'd like to do darker grout.
if I do redo the bathrooms upstairs. Now we have wood floors downstairs and we're just putting the we have leftover and we're just continuing it cuz it's like we didn't when we put in the wood floors downstairs, we there's no room like it's just flows through to every room. And we
Mm-hmm.
didn't do it in that bathroom because we weren't sure, but I was like it's not, put it in there, it'll be fine. And so but there is tile floors in our bathrooms upstairs. I think that I would get and of course by the time I'm ready to redo those bathrooms like the whole what's in and everything might change, but like the tile that looks like wood like a wood floor kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing in there, I wouldn't get regular square tiles anymore, I don't think. I
Yeah,
don't
I don't
I
know.
don't want it.
I just want things to look
Mhm.
clean. I don't have to deal with
Yeah.
the grout or
Mhm.
on the floors or in the shower because I've scrubbed like the floors upstairs that are
Mhm.
the white or the beige. They're kind of beige tiles with
Yeah.
white grout. I
Mhm.
spent so long cleaning that and it still looks just not great.
Yeah,
So
my son
eventually I'd love to redo all of that.
yeah. That's how my son's is now. It was better before, but it's just over the years. It's like you clean it, but it's just discolored. Like Remember that it's clean. It's not dirty. It's just
My
that
brain
it
is
just
like, oh, it's
discolors over
still
years.
dirty.
Exactly. It's just discolored. And there, like I said, there is stuff that, like, to whiten it. I don't know. I don't know how well it works. I think I've used something over the years in our bathroom, but I can't
Mm-hmm.
remember how well it worked, just as opposed to just like some sort of bleach product. Probably just works just as well.
Home improvement, guys.
You come here for reselling, you get everything.
Flippin' fantastic. No, it's like flippin' houses
Yeah, right.
podcast. Yeah, we're eventually I'd like to redo every room. Even this one. Like
Yeah.
this little ledge here. Like I don't know why it's here, because there's a little ledge, but some of the drywall just like isn't secured. Like I can push on it and it will like move, and it's weird. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know why they did that. If there was like they repaired foundation or something and then just
I was just gonna
decided
say,
to.
you're in the basement, right? I don't
Yeah.
know. Is there a reason, like, just to keep it away, like because the like, my basement's not finished, and
Mm-hmm.
those walls will be damp when it's like wet or humid. Is there a reason,
Maybe it's
like,
a
they keep
buffer.
it away?
I
Hmm.
have no clue. But I just know
It
eventually
just
if we
they
end up
shouldn't
staying here
move either
forever.
way.
Yeah.
I would think they shouldn't move.
I think the previous owners must have just done a lot of their own home improvement.
Hmm.
So it's done, but it's not perfect.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, my brain wants perfect. So I'm like, I want to hire a handyman who has like OCD and just make him do like a bunch of stuff and like
Oh.
not have to worry about it because yeah, we hung up stuff. We hung up this huge glass like skull picture that my dad got me, and it's big. It's like
Hmm.
probably 4 feet tall by 3 feet wide. Huge. I had my husband finally hang it up, and he hung it, and it was like not centered in the wall. And I was like, babe, I'm like, it's like, and it bothered me so much because I can't really do that by myself. I don't know a lot about hanging stuff up properly. I know you
Hmm.
do anchors and stuff. And I could
Hmm.
do a simple thing, but one like that, it's heavy and there's a special bracket for it, and you
Right.
like have to make sure it's on the studs and all that.
Yeah.
So he redid it. So now we have like extra holes on the wall, but it's hidden. But I'm like,
I was gonna
eventually I'm
say,
gonna redo that. But
as long as they're behind the picture, you're all right for now.
I was like, babe. And we finally got the upstairs, like kind of looking cute. I got
Mhm.
the apple green couch that my friend gave me. She was moving away and she let me just
That
take
is a
it.
cute couch.
Yeah, I
I
like it.
saw
It's
your
got cat
picture with
damage
your
on it.
tables. Yeah.
Yes, and then the tables I got for
Hmm.
free also, which just barely fit in my
Yeah.
car. Like the coffee table I had to squeeze into my front seat because the back door was too small for
Yeah.
it. It just barely fit. And it's so weird because I've done this before with my car. Like I bought my husband an office chair from Goodwill one time. It
Yeah.
also just barely fit in that car. And there's something else I've moved. Oh yeah, a recliner. It came apart in two pieces and I fit it in my car. That's why I love my Chrysler 300 because there's so many there's it's a car, like the closest car that you can get that's as close to like a hatchback or an SUV without having those while still having a
Right.
car. So it's great
Uh-huh.
for moving, or if you buy a bunch of stuff at estate sales and garage sales, you got space.
Yeah.
So like I had that pictured. My mom was like, "Oh, like everything in that picture was like free except for my Lotus lamp. It's
Hmm.
it's a replica of like the vintage Lotus lamps
Hmm.
and my robot vacuum. Other than that, all that furniture was free." And I'm like, "Oh, that's amazing." Like, and it goes with this living room a lot better, especially since the floors are brown and we can't change that for a while, but
Hmm.
so we're making do with what we got. We got a earthy vibes living room. And then I have these really cute succulent pillows that I bought when we moved to our first house.
Hmm.
I treated myself. I'm like, I want to buy these pillows. And it's spending like $150 for these succulent shaped pillows.
Hmm.
3 of them. They look really cute on that couch. They used to be down in my
Yeah.
basement on that
Hmm.
hanging chair I used to have behind me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so now they're up there on that couch. I'm like, that looks
Nice.
so cute. And then I
Yeah.
went to
That
Home
was.
Goods today because there's this Christmas candle that people are going nuts over.
Oh
You buy it
yeah,
for
I looked
like
for it.
yeah, you buy for like yeah, I went to look for it. There's
Uh-huh.
one that looks like that, but it's succulents in there instead, and I was really
Oh
torn.
wow.
I was like, do I want to pick this up? Is this going to be the next TikTok trend? Because it was like $7. I saw like
Yeah.
5 of them. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I showed my husband. I'm like, babe, this is so cute, and he's like, it's cute, but you can't burn it, can you? I'm like, well, you can, but like these are like
Well, then
decorative
you're
candles.
wrecking,
And
right? Yeah.
he's like, oh, what's the point? And I'm like,
That'd be my
fine.
husband, but I'd be like, I'm buying it anyway. I mean, somebody might want it. I went the end of last week and looked. That I didn't see it. That candle.
Yeah, I've been looking for or Hello Kitty
Yeah.
blankets. I know if you find like the Hello Kitty holiday
Yes.
blankets. I
Mm-hmm.
also found the Hello Kitty office chair. They had 2 of them, and I looked them up on eBay, and they have them
Yeah.
up for like 300, 400. But at Home Goods, it's like 150.
Yeah.
It was so cute. Purses I look in as well because there's certain like Betsy Johnson ones that sell really
Yeah.
well.
Mm-hmm.
I went, but it's so far south that like it takes
Oh, okay.
forever for me to get over there, and
Yeah.
then like after I'm done there, I'm just so drained. There's just like so much to look at. But I'm like, oh, if I
I
ever need candles, that's a good place to go rather than
Oh
like
yeah,
Bath and Body
that's where
Works or
I've gotten
whatever.
all my candles. Actually, I just got some at Costco. They had like a whole for like $20, like 4 candles with like kind of like wintry, and they all smell really good. I was like, oh, I
Hmm.
want to buy them. I might give some as like gifts, but yeah. So I went like I want to say last week when I went to Home Goods. It's right down. It's not far from me, and
Hmm.
oh my gosh. It was like Black Friday in there. It was so crowded and busy. And I like to look. I didn't look at clothes. I didn't have it in me. But
Hmm.
I do like usually look through clothes. I did look through purses, but it was kind of cleared out. Makeup and like skincare stuff, because you can get
Uh-huh.
like I got some face stuff for like super. I mean, I know there's people that like um flip a lot of stuff from Marshalls and Home Goods and TJ Maxx. There's that's their
I've
whole
as much as I
thing.
would love to do that,
Hmm.
it's so risky.
It's risky, and like I feel like it's much more time consuming. I don't know, because I feel like with that you almost have to like just like scan everything. You know what I mean? Whereas like when you're going to Goodwill or an estate sale or something, and some of that stuff you're not going to find, you know like if you're looking
Hmm.
at jewelry or whatever, and but you just after you've been doing it for a while, you just like oh, stuff like that sells. Or I mean there are we I mean I do like look up stuff, but I feel
Right.
like that's all you're doing if you go and just do that flipping, retail arbitrage kind of thing.
I keep
But
looking at eBay just in case like those succulent candles just happened to come out because I had never seen them before. And now all
right.
of a sudden it's the next
Mm-mm.
TikTok craze because I'm about to go back
Yeah.
over there and buy all of them. But I didn't. I thought it was cute though. I wanted one for
Hmm.
myself, and I figured I'd pick it up and then be like, oh, if if I decide to keep it, cool. If not, I'll try to sell it.
Yeah.
But it was cute. I liked it. I
Hmm.
also found some Lilo and Stitch stuff there. There's just a lot of cool stuff, and I'm looking
Hmm.
for a new purse. So I looked at the purses. Of
Yeah.
course, I'm picky about what I like, so it wasn't anything that I wanted there. But yeah, it's just a fun store to go to, especially if you have decor and you need to like decorate a whole room. You can find everything you need. You can find the
Oh
rugs
yeah,
and the
absolutely.
tables
Hmm.
and the
Hmm.
vases and the plants and candles and well, not
Yep.
plants, but fake plants.
Hmm. Yeah. Stuff like if you need like some towels or like bath, you know what I mean? Like bathroom rugs. I always go there
It's
because
that's why it's nice living
they
in a
always have
town
like
like
nice stuff
this.
on YouTube.
Yeah, you have better options than just Walmart or Target. You got Home
Oh,
Goods
okay.
where you can find like all different kinds of colors and
Yeah.
patterns, like breads, bed
Yeah.
spreads, and
Hmm.
yeah, so that's nice. So I'm
I
like,
mean, there's a bunch of Home Goods near. Like, there's one that's really close. There's one that's
mm,
at the mall. It's not far, but it's a little farther. And then there's the Home Goods, Marshall's Home Goods, and then there's, what is it? It's Home
TJ
something.
Maxx. Oh.
No, but there's a TJ Maxx. There's a couple TJ Maxxes around. I don't as go there as often. I mean, I don't go to these places all the time either, but um no, it's
Hmm.
Home something. But I think it's part of the whole TJ Maxx Home Sense, is that it?
I've never heard of that.
Or is it At Home?
I've heard of At
Uh
Home.
Home Sense. I guess it's Home Sense cuz I'm looking at what's
Huh.
yeah, it must be Home Sense. It's kind of it's yeah, that's it. It's Home Sense. It is, and it's like it's a TJ Maxx Home Goods. And it was like there's no clothes in there. Like cuz like all the home goods stores are Marshalls, so there's like everything in there, you know?
Right.
But this is just home stuff. And like they had like big rugs and like big furniture and yeah.
I saw a TikTok. It said, "Oh, Home Goods is just like thrifting, but for rich people." It's pretty much what it is. There's just all kinds of brands and like, and you're getting it cheaper because it has like the original price tag on a lot
Yeah.
of it. Which
But
I don't even
like
know what their business model is. Like, do they buy
I think they
like
just buy
stuff off of?
right from other stores and extra because like I think, I guess. I don't know. Like I got this face stuff that I wanted to well I was like I'll try it cuz it was like $12, but like if you go to buy it regular at Ulta or wherever or online, it's
Mm-hmm.
like $50. So, you know, it's like this moisturizing cream stuff. Like I don't, you know. I mean there's some stuff I'll
Hmm.
go to a store and buy, but I like to look in there for that stuff too.
That'd
I
be a
got
good.
like usually like just for my bathrooms I just buy soap from the dollar store because they have Dial there for $1.25 and it's cheaper than everywhere else. But I like to get like a nice thing that smells or looks good like for the kitchen and sometimes for the bathroom downstairs. There's nothing in there now because you can't use it, but but I'll get that's where I'll get them at Marshall's Home Goods because like for $5 you can get like a huge soap thing, you know, that's like
Yeah,
seasonal or something, you know.
what I use because I love the scent Black Cherry Merlot from Bath and Body Works. It's a
Mm,
candle originally, but I
yeah.
found the hand soap that's that
Ooh,
scent. So I
I do
bought
like
the
that
the
scent. Yeah.
dispenser, the foam dispenser, and then the refill because the refill it's still expensive, but it's better than buying another whole dispenser.
Oh yeah, absolutely. hmm But you can, but that's another place where, you know, they always have coupons and sales and everything.
So
So
yeah, that too.
Home Goods is for Home Goods and Marshalls are for rich people.
Thrifting
Those
for
are just
rich
for people that
people.
want to look at like they have more money than they do. You get more bang for your buck.
I actually found a really cute Betsy Johnson bag there that I almost got,
hmm
but I'm not one for normal purses. I like backpacks, but smaller
hmm
backpacks.
Yeah.
'Cause I like to carry, I like to have extra chargers, extra wires. I have
hmm
sanitizer and chapstick, and I've got a little thing of pills in case like I get a headache or my stomach
hmm
hurts or I'm prepared. I have
Yeah.
hand wipes for if
That's
like
all
I
my.
need to eat
That's mine too.
or like I've got all kinds of stuff. So it's like I can't go with a little tiny little bag.
Yeah. I
But
like
although
backpacks
garage sale
too, or a
season, yeah,
crossbody.
yeah, I've
That's what
been
I
looking
wear.
for a crossbody, but like a cute one. I have a fanny pack
And
that I use for
it's
garage
funny because
sales,
yeah.
but it
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
work
yeah.
as a crossbody.
Right. I have all my. It's funny that you say that because most of my purses are from um Marshalls, Home Goods.
It's probably
That's
good.
where I
It's a
go
good
and look.
place because like you could
hmm
find one purse you
Purses are
like, but there's
expensive.
like 10 different colors of the same purse there.
hmm
So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you find one, you're like, oh, I don't like the color. Then you find one
hmm
that's a nice color. I almost bought think it was Steve Madden or something. There's a little like it was like a crossbody fanny pack. You could
Mm-hmm.
like change it, but it came with like
Yeah.
little pouches that you put on the strap, so you could like
Yeah.
put your earbuds in it or your keys or whatever.
Right.
Um, but anyways, I'm kind of in the market for one, but I want a nice quality bag. I've never had like a quality purse other than my little fanny pack I bought,
Mm-hmm.
my like goth fanny pack, but like that I use that for garage sales. That isn't gonna quite hold everything I need it to hold when I'm going
Right.
out thrifting or shopping. So, and I need something with like a lot of pockets so I can like organize it. I hate throwing everything in one little area of the
Black
bag.
hole where you can't find anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I have a section for my wallet. You know, my
Mm-hmm.
sanitizer goes in this pocket. My wipes, my like hand wipes go in the other pocket.
Yeah.
And like the medication and like any like makeup or like any type of that stuff goes in one part and so, all that.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone has a cute quality bag in their store, let me know. I've looked at Coach. Coach has a couple that I like, but I can't spend $200 on a. I just can't. I'd rather
I can't
find
do
something
that
I really
either.
like thrifting. That would give me more gratification, but it's
I
hard
feel
to
like
find.
when I find a bag that I like, I use it all the time, and it's just I can't. I have a crossbody that I really like. It's the what's it called? It They come with like a little gorilla keychain. What's the name of that brand?
Gorilla.
I
Oh, you know what? I saw that at TJ
Yeah.
Maxx today,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, "Oh, that's funny. This little
Yeah.
purse comes with a little like
Uh-huh.
little
And that's
monkey
the
thing on
whole
it."
thing, and I can't why can't I think of what it's called? But anyway, that's my crossbody and I love it. It's got two sections, it's got two front pockets where I put my keys and like you said, it has like I have where stuff goes. And then
Mhm.
and I have a couple little backpacks that I like. But I feel like that crossbody that I used the most was it wasn't cheap, but it's not super
Mhm.
expensive. It's not leather or anything, but it's like a real thick nylon. And but it's like I've had it for years and it still looks great. You know what I mean? Like I can't bring myself to buy a $200 purse that I might wreck or might get, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Mhm.
That's just
Yeah,
me.
and all my bags, like my cheaper ones, I've gotten
Hmm.
from like Amazon. Of course, at some point the zipper,
Hmm.
like I like black bags with silver hardware. I don't like gold
That's what this
hardware
one
or
is.
copper.
Yeah.
So like it's so cheap that the zipper, like the hardware, it's actually like plastic, so it starts actually like chipping off and the threads start
Right.
coming loose, yada yada yada. So I'm trying to
Yeah.
find a quality bag, but I'm trying to keep in mind like I'm thrifting most of the time. Sometimes I like to be able to just zoom in and not have to get a cart to set my purse in. I like to have something that's attached to me in some way. So crossbody, a backpack, a fanny pack. I don't want
Yeah.
like one of those big purses that I have to bring in and set in a cart.
Right. Yeah, me either. No, I don't do that.
Yeah, I'm not a
um
fan of that.
it's Kipling bags. I like Kipling. And I
Kipling.
have a couple Kipling bags, but that's my favorite one, the crossbody that I use all the time. Yeah. They're very well made. I've never had a zip like knock on wood, but I've never had a zipper break or I mean, it still looks decent after years of use. Um like
That's what I need.
I feel like when I use a purse, it sometimes it goes through some stuff. So, I'm not
Did you
dressing
see?
up and wearing a shoulder bag all the time and so,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like
have
I'm like you. I
one.
have tons of crap in there and I'm using it and it's.
I have one bag that's like my going out bag if I have a cute outfit.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
it's a little crossbody where I can fit like my wallet, my keys, my
Mhm.
phone,
Yeah.
and that's about it. And I don't have all the extra stuff. And I use that like
Right.
if we're going out for
Yeah.
sushi and then like we're gonna come right back home or just a
Yeah,
little
you're
date,
not you're
whatever.
not yeah, you don't need all your stuff cuz you're not going to be out all day picking or whatever. So,
Yep, yep.
yeah.
And that's the thing. I would hate to I carry all that stuff with me and I use it all because I'm out picking. I don't have
Mhm.
to like go to the store and buy something while I'm out, or go back home. And I also have like nail files, nail clippers, because sometimes I'll snag my nail on something, and then that's all I
Mm-hmm.
can focus on the rest of the day is how this
Oh
nail
my
gets
God, me
snagged.
too.
So
I
I keep a
have
nail
I have a
file.
I have nail files everywhere. Purse, car, everywhere. Everywhere because that will drive me nuts.
Yes.
I'll just be like this the whole time. I have
So
so many nail files because I have to have one everywhere. I think I have one in here somewhere.
so yeah, I have like a
That's
nail
funny.
emergency kit type thing and all that. So I use it all, and I like to be prepared. And there
Mm-hmm.
hasn't been a time where I've had to like go buy something because I hate when I need something, but I don't want to go buy it because I have one at home. I don't want to just buy a duplicate just because I don't have it. So I like to be prepared.
Right,
And
right.
one of my friends
Mm-hmm.
told me that I'm one of the most prepared people she knows. So
You could be a
I.
scout. Be prepared.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyways, excuse me. I think that's
So,
all I've got.
yeah, me too. So hopefully everybody over this weekend, because we got Black Friday, we got Small Business Saturday, we got Cyber Monday. Hopefully eBay's algorithm is pushing everybody's stuff out there and we all make some good sales. I'm going to list
Yes,
stuff today and probably tomorrow too.
I am
I have
going
a
to
bunch of
list as
pictures.
well. And just the post person just picked up packages a little bit ago. Might take a nap, honestly. I meant to sleep in, but I woke up like at 7:30 and I'm
Mm.
starting to hit that midday crash a little bit.
I was up earlier the other couple days this week, so I slept in today. It felt good.
I'm
'Cause I
like,
had
well, tomorrow I can't really sleep in because my parents will be showing up in the
oh
morning.
yeah.
So, and then the day after, they'll still be here. So I probably
Mhm.
won't be able to sleep in until probably Friday night or Saturday morning, I mean.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, guys, get some good sleep. This should be like a
Yeah.
good weekend that you won't have big FOMO because over here people aren't doing estate sales, like all the estate sale
No.
companies aren't
There's nothing
open.
doing anything. Yeah. Nobody's
Yeah,
doing anything
so
around
it's
here.
it's a good forced vacation. You're
Yeah.
not sitting here, "Oh, I'm gonna miss out on these sales. What if there's something good?" No, there's none of that
Yeah.
because
There's
people
nothing. There's like the only thing I was looking um earlier when we were talking and I opened up
Mhm.
and there's like they're calling it an indoor flea market. I think it's mostly a craft fair. And
Oh,
then somebody's
yeah, I
having
don't.
a furniture garage. There's but that's not even near me, so yeah. I think it's like, Christmas crafts, like you go buy wreaths and stuff. There might be like reseller stuff there, but I don't even want to go out on Friday. I just want to stay here, do my bathroom and list stuff and then
Yep, I think
and
that's the
finish
plan.
my finish my Christmas shopping online.
I
That's my
haven't even
plan.
started on Christmas shopping, to be honest
I
with you.
haven't either, but I'd like to I might start tomorrow or Friday.
All right, y'all. Well, hope you'll have
Yeah.
a great weekend. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
I'm sure we'll talk about that next week, and
Alicia's gonna have a happy birthday tomorrow. Happy
hopefully.
Thanksgiving birthday.
Yes, that'll be fun. We'll
Yeah.
have a good time. I'm
Yeah.
excited
Well, you're
for
chill. You're
cow-tongues.
gonna
It
have
takes
your
forever to
cousin.
cook, and like no one can cook it like my mom. So I'm excited
Oh,
she'll be
okay.
there. Even though you just throw it in the crock pot, but like you have to
Uh-huh.
prepare it a little.
Yeah.
That's nice. And then
And she knows what she's doing. It's
yes,
always nice when somebody else cooks too. It always just tastes better.
yep. So that I don't know what else we're doing. I mean, there's nothing to do. Everything's gonna be closed, so
Yeah. Just chilling.
we'll just be chilling out.
Yeah. That's nice.
Anyways,
All
all right, y'all.
right. See ya.
Bye.